this is the DVD of the World Polo Tour Review of the year 2009. First up, it's the Cartier World Cup on Snow. It's the 25th year Cartier have been sponsoring this tournament. 4 teams entered: Cartier, Maybach, Brioni, and the eventual winners by 6 to 3.5, George Milford Haven's Julius Baer team. Look out for a great goal by Pablo McDonough at the end of this clip. It's now April, and it's the US Open. Hall of Famer Gonzalo Perez never won this tournament, but he was lucky enough to see his 3 sons, Gonzalito, Facundo and Nicolas, join Marc Ganzi in the Audi Polo team in a really tight match where they beat Las Monjitas 9-8 in overtime at the IPC Palm Beach. It's June, it's England, and it's the Queen's Cup at Guards Polo Club. 18 teams entered this year, and the final ends up being Apes Hill against Sumaya, whose second time it is in the final. But, unlucky for them, they got beaten by Apes Hill 12-11 in overtime, after a really tight match at which 4 of the 6 chukkers the scores were even. Well, this certainly isn't England, but it's still July. It's mid-July, in fact, and we're in Saint-Tropez for the International Polo Cup, a 15-goal tournament in which 10 teams were entered. The final this year was played between F Polo Team and La Locura, and F Polo Team ran out the winners by 9.5 goals to 8. It's July, it's still England, that feels like winter because there's a very windy day, and we're at Cowdrey for the Gold Cup final. 17 teams entered the British Open, and the final ended up being between La Bamba de Arejo, a new team formed this year around the Pires boys and Jean-François Decaux, and the Dubai team of Aliar Boares, based around Adolfito Cambiaso and Magula Prida. In the end, La Bamba came out the 13-10 winners. now the third week in August, and we're in Gstaad in Switzerland for the Hublot Polo Gold Cup. 4 teams at 18 goal level were entered in this tournament, and the final was played up between Gstaad Palace and Hublot. Gstaad Palace ended up the winners by 6.5 to 6 in a really tight match. We're in France at Deauville for the Gold Cup. 6 teams at 22 goals entered. By the way, that's not one of them playing there. Here they are. Talandrakis and Royal Barriere got to the final. A really tight match. It went to overtime, and Facundo Perez scored the winning goal by a penalty. It's 20th September, we're still in France at Chantilly for the 9th French Open. 10 teams at 16 goal level. It's been 16 goals for the last 2 years now. Saint-Meme ended up playing in the wings Jaeger-LeCoultre in the final and ran out the winners 6 goals to 5. Here we are, it's November. We're actually in Argentina, although from the weather you'd think we were in England because it was a very rainy day. It's the final of the second of the 3 Opens at Hurlingham. Elestina against La Guarda. Elestina playing off 40 goals this year against La Guarda off 37. And you'll note Javier Navija Estrada back in great form, scoring a goal there. Eventually, Elestina run out 14-12 winners of the tournament. I hope you enjoyed the roundup of the World Polo Tour Review of the Year, and we all now eagerly await to see whether Elestina can get that elusive Triple Crown, last won in 2003 by La Guarda.